At the next election, we might have a new government. What do you think the social sector needs to change in the next term of government in terms of the way wealth is spread?
I think whomever wins the next election, whether it's Anthony Albanese in majority or minority, or Peter Dutton in majority or minority, they need to recognise that there is a strong appetite across the community sector, but across the populace more broadly, to restore opportunity, to create a much fairer tax system, to invest in services. I mean, the tax survey that we've done every year now for 15 years clearly shows that Australians value those services. They don't want to see less spending on government. And in fact, 60% of people would say they would personally pay more tax for a better health and aged care system. So I think we often hear in the media, and we hear from people with power, that, oh, it's too hard, people don't want us to do it. I would suggest that no matter who wins that election, we must come together to drive meaningful reform that serves all of us and our children and our grandchildren, and ensures that they've got not just an inhabitable planet to live on, but that they can build safe, secure, happy lives. Because what else is our political system meant to be about? And we owe it to those future generations. The
usual argument is that people don't want the governments to spend. They think, I mean, that's the narrative, right? Governments shouldn't be spending so much. We've got to save the money, we've got to improve the economy. But that's not actually what people are saying. It's utterly false. About 1 in 10 people would say that. They would say spend less on government services. The rest would want to see more. We get a majority of people saying that the government should be spending more on health and aged care. Significant proportions want to see more spending on public education, more spending on social security. About 40% of people want increased spending on defence. I mean, that sort of gives you some indication about the state of the world at the moment, because that's a historically high figure in our survey. But no, this idea that people believe that big government is the problem is dispelled every time. Every year we do that survey. People know the problem is large multinational corporations that don't pay their fair share of tax to support our country when they're making money in our country, and that very, very wealthy people, not ordinary income earning people on, you know, 6-figure salaries, but those with a lot of hoarded wealth, are holding our country back, and that they're taking more, much, much more than they give. And Australians have a deep sense of fairness. They know where things are going wrong. This isn't about, you know, going after the retired couple with one small investment property that's their retirement nest egg. It's about the guy that's driving around in a Lamborghini having ripped all the money and security out of the aged care system. So we really need to recognise that actually Australians remain very committed to the fair go, and they're more and more aware that they're not getting it.